Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kelly. This is K-Bella Beauty, and we are back with another tag video. I actually got a request to film Ashley, I don't know how you say her last name, Ashley's beauty biography tag. So thank you so much, Shelly, for requesting this video. I am happy to film this. I love when y'all request videos, so please feel free to request videos down below. And thank you to Ashley for creating such a fun and informative tag video. So I will have Ashley's channel and video linked down below. Make sure to go check her out if you have not already. Why don't we go ahead and get started? I will have all of the tag questions listed down below, and if you have not seen Ashley's video, I definitely suggest that you go check her out because she had some fun little diagrams and pictures that she uploaded while she was talking. And I mean, I guess I could try and search the internet for some of these same diagrams as well, but this video is a good one. I feel like it's very informational. A lot of times we find ourselves watching different YouTubers and they're talking about products, and we may want to get them, we may want to try them out, but you have to think. Makeup and skincare is so personal, and what works for one person may not work for another. And skin type, face shape, personal preference, all of those things come into play when you're thinking about makeup and thinking about purchasing makeup that's right for you. So I think it's great that Ashley came up with this tag, and I think it'll be helpful when you hear different YouTubers or when you hear myself talking about makeup products to know some of this information about me. Question number one is, what is your face shape? Now, it would be helpful to know a creator's face shape when you are paying attention to how they highlight or contour, where they're placing their blush. I personally have an oval face shape, so it's just kind of shaped like an oval. So when I go to bronze or to contour, I typically like to chisel out my cheekbones. I put a little bit of contour up on my forehead to give my face some dimension there, but then I also like to put contour underneath my jawline to create a more defined jaw look because I am just very oval. So that's helpful information to know. Like Ashley mentioned in her video, especially when you are thinking about applying face products, it's helpful to know your face shape and what looks best on your face shape. The next question is, what is your eye shape? I have small hooded eyes, so when my eyes are open, you can see that you can't really see much of my lid. So I have to pay attention to how I apply my eyeshadow. I typically like to put my crease shade and even sometimes my lid shade a little bit above my crease, because when I open my eyes, anything below the crease is hidden. My eyes are also small, so if you caught my video where I was talking about 5 makeup tips and tricks, I mentioned in that video how I make my eyes look a little bit larger and more awake, just because they are so tiny and they are hooded. So when I open them up, you don't really see much of the look there. Also, if you have hooded eyes, you can sometimes struggle with creasing in the crease of your eye, just because when you open it, you get little folds there. So for me, I find it helpful to prime my eyeshadow, but then to set my eyeshadow primer to make sure I don't get any creasing there. The next question is, what is your skin's undertone? And this is so helpful to know. If you do not know your skin's undertone, you can always, well, can you go into Sephora and do it now? You might be able to. You used to be able to go into Sephora and they would use this little machine to tell you what your skin's undertone is and to match you with your best foundation shade. You can have a warm undertone, which means you have more yellow gold tones in your skin, and typically they say like gold jewelry looks best on you. You can have a cool undertone, which is more of the reds and pinks, and silver would look good with your skin tone, or you can have neutral, which is kind of a mixture of the two. Now, I don't really think of skin tone as changing, but I feel like the undertone in my skin has changed just a little bit, and I think that has to do with me not being out in the sun as much. When I was younger and I would spend time outside in the sun and try to get a tan, I had much more of a warm undertone. And when I got color matched at Sephora, all of the foundation shades had yellow warm undertones. But now that I'm older, I'm in my early 30s, I try to stay out of the sun. I'm definitely heavy with the SPF, and I have lightened up quite a bit. So I feel like now my natural skin undertone is more neutral. It does lean more to the warm side, but sometimes foundations or concealers that are warm can be a little bit too warm for me, and I need to stick more to the neutral. in the middle. The next question is, what is your best foundation shade match? So I would have said Urban Decay Naked Skin in the shade 3.0 is the best match for me, but they have since discontinued that. So my next suggestion would be the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. Is that what it's called? The NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Fiji. That is also a perfect match for me. Both of those tend to lean more toward the warm side of the spectrum when it comes to your undertone, but those are the two shades that have been a perfect match for me. What is your skin type? I feel like I talk about this all of the time. My skin type is dry. It is not combination, it is not normal, it is not oily, it is very dry, and I struggle with eczema. I haven't had eczema on my face in years, but recently I was struggling with eczema on my eyelids again, and I don't know what in the world that was about. But I do have very dry skin. Even in the summer, living in Texas, in the humidity, I went to Las Vegas once to visit for vacation, and it is so dry there. Like, even hydrating my skin, I felt like my skin and my eyes were going to shrivel up and be dry. I definitely have dry skin. So that leads me into the next question. What is your biggest skincare concern? For me, it's the dryness. I always need to address my dry skin because I feel like if your skin is not hydrated and plump, then your makeup isn't going to sit very well because it will cling to the dry patches. Your dry patches will soak up all of that foundation and just it will not look good. So dryness, I want to address the dryness on my face. What is your hair type? I feel like I don't talk about my hair much here on YouTube, but my hair is wavy. I would say it's more, it's not thick, but it's not thin. I just have a lot of hair. I have a lot of hair and it's wavy. Now, when I was younger and my hair was a little bit shorter, it was wavy to the point where I could scrunch it. I'll try to find an old picture of myself and upload it here. You'll notice I was very tan and had wavy hair. But now because my hair is so long, I mean, I wear it up a lot because it's so long, but now my hair is so long that it kind of weighs down the curls and it tends to look more stringy and less wavy. But I would say that it is more normal and wavy. And when I'm saying normal, it's because I'm thinking of like fine, thin hair and thick hair. My hair's not fine and it's not thick, but I do have a lot of it. My biggest hair care concern is frizziness. My hair gets so frizzy. It is ridiculous. And especially being in this Texas humidity, I don't even try to blow dry my hair in the summer because blow drying my hair takes so long. My hair like sucks in moisture, which is weird because it's dry like my skin, but my hair like soaks in moisture. Takes forever to blow dry, and then if I blow dry my hair in the summer, the second I step outside into the Texas heat, whew, it's like a lion's mane. So that's my biggest concern. If you have any tips for frizzy hair, leave them down below. What is your preferred foundation coverage? I like more light to medium coverage, but I do like it to be buildable. I am not a full coverage gal. I do not want to cake my face up because I feel like that makes my face look heavy, and with my skin already being dry, I'm just not a fan of piling it on. So I like my foundation to be more light to medium, more mediums these days. I tend to go for more medium because my skin texture is different post-baby. But yeah, definitely more of a light to medium coverage. And the next question is, what is your preferred foundation finish? Definitely like dewy satin. Anything that has the word matte in it, I'm like typically going the other day. If you have the words hydrating, dewy, luminous, like those are my words. I want to be dewy, I want to be luminous, I want to be glowy, I don't want to be matte. The next question, what is your biggest foundation concern? I just want to like even out my skin tone. I don't have a ton of redness, but I do have dark circles under my eyes. Post-baby, I've been struggling with random bumps on my face. It's not really acne, I don't think, because they like don't have little white heads, but I just have bumps, texture all over my forehead. So when I am looking for a foundation, I want it to give me like an even color and to kind of help hide a little bit of the texture. What is your preferred concealer coverage? I look for concealer that is light. I want light coverage with my concealer. I have fine lines underneath my eyes. I always have, I just thought that it was because I was aging, but actually looking at my daughter, she's 15 months old. She has little creases under her eyes too, okay? And she's a baby. So anything that is heavy, like Tarte Shape Tape, when everybody in the world was talking about how they loved Tarte Shape Tape and it was their holy grail, I tried it and I was like, oh no, 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 no. It soaks right up into those little eyes and looks horrible. So I look for a concealer that is light, almost a little bit more liquidy. I want it to be able to cover up those dark circles, but I don't want it to sink into those lines underneath my eyes. Do you prefer a natural or bold brow? I have to draw my brows in. My brows are very thin. They are light. I have a lot of blonde brow hair, so I have to basically create these things every single day, but I do look for more of a natural brow. I don't want to look like I painted my brows on. I want to draw my brows on so that when people look at me, they think my brows naturally look like that. And I'm not a brow expert, but I do think I did a pretty good job because I'm a teacher and I teach elementary school. Those children will tell you the truth. And I wear makeup at work just because without makeup, I look very young. So, you know, when I am meeting with parents or family members, with the kids, whoever, like I want to look like an adult who knows what I'm talking about. So I wear makeup to work, and I was teaching summer school one year, and I'll never forget. I was like, forget it, it's summer school, like I'm not wearing makeup. One of my students from the previous year was like, what happened to your eyebrows? They were gone. I removed them. But yeah, I like more of a natural brow, but I do have to draw them in every day. Do you wear false lashes? This is actually helpful information to know if you are looking for mascara recommendations or even how you apply your eyeshadow, because I feel like eyeshadow and eyeliner, all of those things look different when you do apply false eyelashes. For me, the answer is no. Now, before I took my YouTube hiatus, I would wear false eyelashes literally just to film, okay? Because like everybody was wearing falsies when they were filming YouTube videos. So I purchased eyelashes, I would put them onto film, and I would literally take them right off when I was done filming and taking pictures. I do not wear false eyelashes out. I do not wear them to work. I don't wear them when I'm going on a date with my husband. And so now I've noticed that I feel like more and more YouTubers are just going with their natural lashes. Hold on, y'all, my earrings keep trying to pop out here because I lost the backs to them. But yeah, I came back from my maternity leave, my YouTube hiatus, and I feel like more and more people have their natural lashes. So for me, no, I don't wear falsies. I do prefer a natural lash, but if you look back at some of my old videos, you will see I am wearing falsies there. This question kind of stumped me a little bit. What feature do you most often accentuate with your makeup? I don't know. When I'm applying my makeup, I don't necessarily know that I'm trying to accentuate something. I mean, when I am sitting there doing my makeup, I do try to make my eyes look bigger because I have tiny little eyes. I do try to give my lashes some volume. I try to chisel out my cheeks and create a more defined jaw. So I don't know. I guess I don't have an answer for this one. There's not really, I don't think there's really like a part of my face that I'm necessarily trying to accentuate. So I don't have an answer for this one. And that is going to do it for the beauty biography tag. Thank you again, Shelly, for requesting this video. Thank you, Ashley, for creating this video. This is actually really helpful information. And if you are a YouTube content creator, I would love to tag you to film this video because I think that it's really helpful for the viewers who are watching our videos, just to know a little bit more about our preference in makeup and skincare, our skin type, our skin texture, face shape, all of these things are really helpful information. So I did enjoy this tag video. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the fam. Stick around. But that's gonna do it for this video. See you guys in my next one. Bye.